everybody. I'm Miss Val, and I'm here to do a simple craft with you that goes along with the book, The World According to Humphrey by Betty Burney. So in the story, Humphrey the hamster keeps a journal about what goes on in the classroom. And so I thought it'd be fun if we all made our own journals. So here are the things you're going to need. You're going to need some construction paper. It could be any color you want, whatever color you want your journal to be. And you're going to need some sheets of regular white paper, like copy paper or whatever you want. And you need as many sheets as you want in your journal. So we're going to fold these in half. And so if you have 6 sheets, you're going to have 12 pages. Okay, so don't do too many because you have to staple them, and you want to make sure the staple will go through. So you need those 2 things: piece of construction paper and 3 or 4 pieces of white paper. You need some glue. And you can have regular glue or a glue stick will work just fine. You need a stapler. You need some markers. And you need some pictures of whatever it is your journal is going to be for. So in my case, I want to do a journal about my pets. So I have some pictures of my dogs. So here are my dogs. This is Esme and this is Greta. So I have different pictures that I printed off of them. All right. And I took those pictures, and some of them I made smaller and some of them I made, bigger, and then I cut them. So then I have different size pictures of my dogs like this. Okay. So you need to figure out what you want to use your journal for. So maybe you want to use it to keep track of things your pets do, or maybe you want to use it as something for school, like you keep track of what's going on in your classroom and what you see and observe in your classroom, or maybe it's a journal about your friends, or maybe it's a journal about food or something like that. So you have to figure out, what do I want to use my journal for? And then once you figure that out, you can find pictures to go with it, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our construction paper and we're going to fold it in half, okay? So that's very simple. We're going to fold our construction paper in half. All right, there we go. And then we're going to take our white paper, the 3 or 4 sheets of white paper. We're going to fold them all in half at the same time, okay? So you're going to have a stack of white paper that you folded in half. All right? So now you should have a folded in half piece of construction paper and a folded in half pieces of white paper. So all you're going to do is, I'm going to put this so you can see here, I'm going to take my white paper and I'm going to stick it inside the colored construction paper like that. So you want to make sure that the folds, that you're putting it in with the fold facing on line with the fold of the yellow, of this case, yellow paper. Okay. And then you're going to close that over. And then I want you to get your stapler out, and you're going to staple 3 or 4 staples along the edge where the fold is, along the edge of your book. Now it's going to look like a book. So I'm going to take my stapler and we're just going to staple 3 or 4 staples along the edge, okay? All right, so see how that works? So now I've got the staples all along the bottom edge of that. So then what you want to do is kind of fold back the top sheet so that along where you've done the staples, okay? And then you can do the same to the back so that it kind of flattens it out. Okay, and now you have a journal. So now we have to put something on the front so that we know what the journal's for. So in my case, like I said, I'm going to make mine about my pets. So what I did was I cut out some pictures of my pets, and I cut them in different shapes and sizes. and I put them on the cover of my journal, and then I gave my journal a name, Val's Pet Journal. Okay, and then what I did after that was on the first page on the inside, I put pictures of my two dogs. There's Esme and Greta. Okay, so then I'm going to give you an example of an entry. So today I wrote today's date on my first page, and then I wrote what happened this morning before I left for work with my two dogs. So I'm going to read that to you. So today is February 5th, and I wrote, Greta stole one of my dirty socks out of the laundry room and is outside shaking it around. Esme is being shy with me today because I clipped her toenails, and she does not like that. So that's kind of what I observed about my pets today. So you can write something in there every day about what your pets are doing. If you do one about pets, if you do one about food, maybe you could write, today for breakfast I had a waffle. Whatever you want to do, you just can keep track and what's going on that day in your journal and just have some fun with it, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed making a journal just like Humphrey had in the book. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.